episode, Order from Chaos.
Dunning, everyone. Lower your weapons.
No, you lower your weapons, greedy corporatists. I'm certain my reformed Order allies will overlook your lapse in judgment if you turn over Red Cloak. Isn't that right?
Yes. In fact, we are willing to add an additional 3% to the agreed-upon payment to encourage your compliance in our deal by 22%.
Suddenly, consumerism isn't so appealing. Red Cloak's inspiring resistance to our brand loyalizer has demonstrated the failings of our morally bankrupt society.
Impossible. But we predicted with 47% certainty that this, in your vernacular, was a done deal. Force plus mass.
Clearly a failing of your grand plan. These events are all according to the paradigm.
Do not attempt to vex us with appealing and irrefutable statements, Red Cloak.
A vexation, Dunning. It is never too late to return to the Protectorate, where all needs are met, where the Sovereign in his benevolence cares for all.
Lies! I am too far indoctrinated into the chaos of the Order and their grand plan.
Not true. Return with me for mental refreshment. Your family must come too, just to be thorough. We will cure you of these confused thoughts, your wanton overthinking.
I shall never return. Protectorate.
Once again, you fell your former companion in one well-nourished punch. Huzzah, I say.
Red Cloak, you have undermined our carefully calculated predictions. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We theorized our grand plan was greater than the paradigm, yet it is clearly...
Remember, nothing's a crime if you never get caught.
Just heard back.
Selling
The
everything.
higher-ups finally
My stock,
decided to
the
just
clothes
bury the
on my
corpse of
back,
that
my
vigilant.
teeth, several
Move on.
organs. He is a first
Sounds like it was for the best.
Who loves all
Now
his
what are we doing with
subjects.
the vigilant
We
corpse?
base individualists in
Working on the
Anti's
man.
choice are ready to
Best I
break
can tell,
free from the shackles
Find
of
this in one of our cargo containers with
to
two
join
gold
you in the perfect life of abundance.
Then return with me, new corporate neighbors and former traitorous Order colleagues, to Eden.
Middle managers, resume the corporate anthem. No, the new one!
Help me carry Dunning's unconscious form. Let us all be mentally refreshed to cease your troubled thoughts. For the Sovereign, for Arcadia, our home.
And so, Red Cloak concludes another successful and inspiring mission, turning enemies into neighbors, showing Terluka the error of their calculations. Red Cloak's work is far from concluded. Where uncertainty festers, she roots it out. Where there is questioning talk, she will be listening. And where a seditious turncoat needs a well punch, she will be there. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the Sovereign, watching you, your neighbor.
renegade, huh? You know, I'm something of a seething ball of anger and resentment myself. Always here for you. It's not like I have a choice.
This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. As many recall from earlier announcements, the Vox Relay Communication Station, one of our greatest technological marvels, has initiated its long-scheduled foray into space for various research purposes.
We've heard some concerning reports that some subjects had forgotten this news and expressed shock and concern at the sight of its recent launch.
Your neighborhood is such endless disregard for Protectorate communiques.
Especially concerning such important matters.
This dictates everyone listen closely to all official announcements. Here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sword to an idyllic society.
deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because he loves you. You must know. I want for nothing, come what may. I still fight, though you cannot stray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign.
Oh, come now, Prospero, you big... terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation. You've identified me properly. But information transference, I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. And my resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. Liquid courage has never failed me. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Now, if you'll excuse...
Before him, with Rome in my heart, for the patriarch whose bloodline...
Any friend of the libations or information? What's your poison?
I trust, I breathe for my neighbors. I aim, I watch in his name. I know I am right, he's our shining light. The Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him and he will love you. That's all we must do. I want nothing, come what may. I still my devotion has not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
The Sovereign is personally invested in every member of the Protectorate being happy and healthy.
So we can all do our part under the Paradigm's perfect plan for society and ensure a glorious bounty for all.
You wouldn't want to let him down, would you? Such as by ingesting any forbidden Auntie's Choice brand food items?
You might not know it, but prohibited products like Purple Berry Crunch are a gateway to the collapse of society.
Sugar is the definition of selfishness and decadence.
Preservatives are synonymous with avarice and evil.
So ignore the sinful siren's call of Auntie's Choice product advertising. Eat only from the bounty of Arcadia. Stay fit, sustain the system, serve the Sovereign.
It's not only common sense, it's your sworn duty.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us, the sentinels will always heed the call.
As it happens, standing in one place and...
But a curse
Any friend of libations or information? What's your point?
sending the sentinel for us all. ruthless subjects try to corrupt us.
Back. If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection, though you shall not prevail. Sporting! Let us do battle. That's an impressive number of cards, my friend, but not... Wait a moment. No, your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me. Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth, I am not...
When the outside tries its best to invade us.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but behold...
A paradigm preserved when they fight and die and serve. Send in the signal for us all. Whether inside or out, there is never a doubt. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send in the sentinels for us all. La, 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 la.
And now, the latest on superior protectorate products. Our non-protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast. Nitrites, fillers, the known as waffles. That was with tribute pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Our system is sublime, the best ever to be had. Its perfection perfected. Our paradigm is ironclad. To do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call, and every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. To inform on your labor is profitable. If their zeal shows deficiency, sequential tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
Wisdom.
It is here that we thrive.
Tired of firearms that explode in your face?
We must trust our community. It's only then that we
Come to not a weapons store.
we abide, working as commanded to, side by side.
A small sampling of Protectorate abundance.
The paradigm is the quintessential means to maintain our perfect society on Eden. Each of us must do all we can to ensure it operates flawlessly. Staying healthy is one of our greatest commitments. So try Eden's Bounty Ambrosial Biscuits, the pinnacle of Protectorate food science, brimming with advanced nutrients and high moral fiber.
What's on this burger?
As flavorsome as it is conscientious. We're eating a balanced diet. Why just ask everyone's neighbor Prudence?
Prudence dictates you eat them.
Eden's Bounty Ambrosial Biscuits. Now due to continued research in an even wider array of unique and delicious flavors. Like Patience Fruit, Somber Duty Melon Surprise, Arcadian Delight, Resolute Orange, and Loquat from Heaven.
Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Our progress is unmatched. No technological it left unscratched. Perfection is perfect. Is it not? Oh, how we prevail, us above all else who fail. Success is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best.
Ini serangga apa ya?
Better than none and better than all the rest. Perfect minds, focused and beautiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection.
It's a fight.
The Perfect plans for perfect people, perfect thoughts, and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people, perfect thoughts, and
Asa! Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it. Why the fuck not? You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a sissy pig on a spit.
Got trouble.
What if I go and see? Give the order.
As much as I enjoyed killing Ziegler, celebrations will have to wait until all of his traitorous cell have been dealt with. Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty. Damn straight they should have. If only it were that simple. It should be, unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised. I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following order. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me, don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing. And all the killing helps me think.
Whatever news.
Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
victory beyond the vanquished foe. No greater luxury could any subject know than giving tenderly of body, blood, and bone to Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to own. Oh, Gloria, Arcadia, never be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home. Compared to mystery known, such opportunity for those who would atone, perishing selflessly without complaint or groan, for Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to own. Oh, Gloria, Arcadia, never be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home. Defeat duplicity, cut the weeds that grow. In thought or deed, the least seditious tone. Reporting is so neighborly suspicion.
Sebenarnya ternyata visualnya well.
No finer victory beyond the vanquished foe. No greater luxury could any subject know than giving tenderly of body, blood, and bone to Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to own. Oh, Gloria, Arcadia, never be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home. Opportunity for those who would atone, perishing selflessly without complaint or groan, for Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to own.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
We are all encouraged to live in the moment. How can one not? Yet, it's every subject's duty to reflect fondly and often on the path that led us here. So spend a moment in remembrance of our matriarch, who not only drafted the blueprint of our perfect society, but also the space-traversing technology that made it possible. She alone recognized that old Earth had become a fallow garden where only the seeds of base emotions, avarice, jealousy, hate, might sprout. She whisked us to Eden. We flourished under her guiding light, as life-giving as the star we call Arcadia. Thank the matriarch when you bask in our sun's warmth. Although without flaw, the matriarch was still mortal. Her final gift to us was her child.
Stay vigilant.
Thank the matriarch.
Our commander hangs from a thread. Be the
Her benevolence her grandson, Prince Sovereign. May he reign long and his grief diminish. Thank the matriarch in her grandson's kindness. Well, what's next? Our station offers the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your deal, because our way is superior to others.
Go on the ground and...
Reputation is commendable, Master. Please continue being quiet until the next storm arrives.
Just give me the...
Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. As many recall from earlier announcements, the Vox Relay Communication Station, one of our greatest technological marvels, has initiated its long-scheduled foray into space for various research purposes.
We've heard some concerning reports that some subjects had forgotten this news and expressed shock and concern at the sight of its recent launch.
What would your neighbor think about such heedless disregard for Protectorate communiques?
Especially concerning such important matters.
Prudence dictates everyone listen closely to all official announcements.
And now this.
Here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I ponder. That is when I knew I needed a sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better. I could be better again with a quick mental refreshment. I have seen my friends and my family impressive. So I knew there was no reason to stress it. Process can remove that wrinkle, feeling that could cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those thinkable thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment. Those sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one assigned to oversee.
Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Since that day, my thoughts have never been a danger. The infidelity are no longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me is long since gone, and though it tried me, I knew that I could be.
Wait, you have a writ from the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes,
Let
they
me
said the
in,
abbot.
let me in.
This is Factor Meta game. Am I to understand you have orders from the... Very well.
Quick mental refreshment.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a Protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
All within the Order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I'll send word you're en route. But fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably Zeranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods, filled with Zeranium, was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location. Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch control. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicion. Both of them? I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you were on hand to corroborate current...
Evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to knock the tenders into embers. What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate? Oh, well, it's an honor, your, Mathness. Didn't recognize you without your cape. However, can I help you? Everything appeared routine at the time. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually. Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Auntie's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level. A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Regrettably, that is all I... Again, it's been a distinct privilege, Pontifex Mathimus. I remain your most obedient...
Marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk, but not here in the
Good morning, good afternoon,
a superior way of life is shared
good night.
Sovereign's chosen Arcadian tenderloin, fit for the Sovereign.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. It's a mess.
Let's continue. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded. Under the explicit
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
We're up to be refreshed, so refreshed. As one big family, we're up to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. I feel so much lighter, I can't wait to revitalize the mighty line.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, Might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile uranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Not all of us spend every waking moment at probabilistic analysis. Some have even more difficult roles to play. Administration, for example. Those dedicated wholly to the math do still miss things regularly, I should add. Calculating the probability of events, well, it's something of an imprecise science currently. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the... She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer door. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. Fervent professements of innocence mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes? Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited knows. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Protectorate-sanctioned wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I, Red Cloak, our hero revealed her sentinel partner Dunning as a turncoat, become ensnared deep in enemy territory. Now she has been whisked to Auntie's choice headquarters, with only her keen sentinel wits to save her. Thrill to her unflagging zeal in Episode 2, The Customer is Always Dead.
Come in peace.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice head office, Red Cloak. I trust you are duly impressed.
What?
I said, welcome to Auntie's Choice head office, Red Cloak.
Speak up!
Mute the corporate anthem, please.
Better. How do you base individualists promote a sense of community when you can't monitor what each other is saying at all times?
You'll learn to appreciate our society and its obsession with cheaply produced wares soon enough, Red Cloak. Care for a package of Auntie's Choice Sprat Crisps while we wait?
I'd rather starve. Wait for what?
Why, for you to abandon your precious community.
Now, this is what you described of arachnid's calicity as slavering when it attacked. How much...
An eternity, corporate fiend. I'll never turn my back on the sovereign.
Our marketing
This kiss fluid which you estimate.
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Being attacked, I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? Alva's been here.
Investigator. How many years? Factor said that.
20% cheaper to operate. Also has 130% more crabwitch scent. 1 minute in the brand loyalizer and you'll emerge new and improved. Bowing down to the almighty bit, a needy, greedy, consummate consumer in our target market.
Whatever you're peddling, I'll never purchase.
I suppose a demonstration is in order. Lower managers, bring in Red Cloak's turncoat companion Sentinel Dunning. Strap him into the brand loyalizer.
No. You were supposed to deliver both Red Cloak and I to the Order unharmed.
It was stipulated in our contract. Paragraph 16, subsection J. We had a deal.
Sentinel Dunning, you fool. These people honor their bargains no more than you honored your sworn duty to the sovereign.
Silence, Red Cloak. It will be your turn.
Ini cacanya ini rupanya 15.000 ini. Loh, ini kan kerja.
Be a bit imprecise.
Hey, what are you doing? No! No! Stop!
Engage the brainstorm source. Realization settings at 110%.
Pelan-pelan.
Loyalizer's impulse voiders are interposing Dunning's higher and lower cerebral motivationators, rearranging his upper story, hitting him with quite the sales pitch. Pretty snazzy, eh? Sure, the Loyalizer's industrial design ain't up to snuff, but the unit is scalable. Home version comes out next quarter. Materialistic fun for the whole family. Dunning's done. How do you feel, young former?
Fine. A little obsessed with material goods and needless services, I guess. Sort of hankering for crabwitch. Got anything devoid of nutritional value I can snack on?
Certainly. Consume these anti-stress crisps. Quite fresh. Extruded from the chemical slurry vats just last year. Very well. It's Red Cloak's turn in the Loyalizer. Lower middle managers, strap her in.
No need.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
The eyes of my
And
neighbor.
who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter? And someone else? Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. My own training just took over. You see, years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center. I earned top marks. I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my stories. I enjoy speculative fiction. Does that make me suspicious?
Were you Protectorate? Absolutely. But within the Order, I'm sure you're typically atypical.
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Electroshocked, plasma smelted, sirenium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, dead radiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated.
All right, fair enough. Understood. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
And my heart, it beats, it slows, but I know.
Glad those not skilled in math can fulfill some other
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
It's something beautiful. The paradigm and the it's an honor and a gift. What I wish for all who live, it's a privilege to die for the cause.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Everyone's neighbor Prudence here with some authentic talk. Eden's abundance can make subjects soft. Law knows my edges have rounded a smidge over the years.
Ha! Yes, what a relatable thing you just said, Prudence. We all wish our physiques were as perfect as our system.
Our pursuit of perfection must
Patrol's back, I hear. Is being too dissuaded.
We need a responsible regiment to stay in fighting.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Follow the robustness routine of the Eden League.
Well, hello. Have an update to share with Initiate Alva?
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time. Not presently, though the Proctor believes that my purpose here. Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for... We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear? I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave series, but still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply a uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to...
Investigator.
Not to be an armchair functionary, but practice. May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast, nitrites, fillers, the rectangular fried batter known as waffles. That way lies chaos. Start your day dutifully with Tribute Pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Tribute Pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Now listen to this.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us, and the sentinels will always heed the call. It's a blessing for us here, but a curse for those who need it. Sending the sentinels for us all. When faithless subjects try to corrupt us, our guardians will always make them fall. The heroes of the hour, they're full of strength and power. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send them in, they will always win. Send in the sentinels for us all. La 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 la.
Account for standard deviation.
When the outside tries its best to invade us,
may all your endeavors add to the equation.
Our champions will cleanse the
That Svoboda would have made a good arbiter. Oh, just a little jest. No, she struck me an over-officious buffoon.
Send in the sentinels.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble, but what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up. Oh, well, I might have kept the item. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals. Tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
For us all.
You know, I imagine the actual perpetrator is becoming pretty nervous right about now. I mean, they must have believed their plan was lost. But problems began to mount.
Protectorate-sanctioned wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentence who roots out the lot of dangerous thought. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Episode 1. Unwholesome food for thought.
Don't let the unhealthful foodstuffs of this eating establishment distract you, fellow Sentinel Dunning. We're deep in Auntie's territory for a reason. To find the Order's spy.
Understood, Sentinel Red Cloak. The turncoat is supposed to be content here. Rest assured, my eyes are attentive, even as my stomach revolts. How these wage slaves survive on this artificial swill is beyond.
Can I get you robust individuals another trough of Auntie Cleo and Pal's Borstwurst? Perhaps an additional flavor packet of emulsified meat shavings.
Thank you. No, food vendor. Just the meal bill, if you please.
Fine. The food tally comes to 77 bits.
Very well. My companion here will pay.
Plus an additional 25% for utensil rental and byproduct disposal surcharges.
Merciful law. 25%?
What a surprise. I must feed my addiction to needless wares and tawdry luxuries like everyone else in my materialistic society.
These void damn drones beg for compensation at every turn, Red Cloak. I despise them.
No, Dunning. Pity them. While we have the Sovereign to see to our every want, these bit grubbers must seek angles...
Ah, you're back. Serranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state. And to my internal level, this is anecdotal feedback at best. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display. With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory. Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. I knew
there was something suspect about you, food vendor. So you're the spy's corporate contact.
The tales of your astuteness ring true, Red Cloak. Troopers, the trap is sprung. We have Red Cloak.
The Sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, might show you mercy. I'm not as wise as the Sovereign.
And so our hero Red Cloak exposed the Order sympathizer, only to become ensnared deep in Auntie's territory. Will she escape their corporate clutches?
Spectre's been in there a while now.
Yes, of course she will.
Perhaps this conundrum.
Those who express doubt regarding the abilities of a true and upright protector...
May all your theories prove true.
At once. Our hero's reassuring adventures continue in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
I find myself asking, what would Red Cloak do? Dutifully
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet. I am...
by the grace of the Sovereign.
Independent operator assigned here.
May the plan guide you.
I'd estimate a 77.
Circumstances proceed toward intended results.
That Alva.
Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
He's lying.
Over here. You lose something down there? Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is, of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, eh? Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone, based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush. Or I was in my cot doing advanced equations. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside. Works in operations, right? Well, that's about it. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor, Prudence, on Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Well then, moving on.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you've found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how. I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Oh iya. Hari mau em hari kami nak cukup balik langsung bayar pun. Tak kembali kape. Aku tadi aku kembali dia betul orang kau lantai itu.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Is Commander not a cool enough moniker? What about the Scallywag? No?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting.
That you are who you are, and are standing right... I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda. Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you? If the former bishop trusted you to intercede when necessary, I suppose I must as well. I won't stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking and hilarious. What artistry, what subterfuge, what aim.
Just do as your
A terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. As many recall from earlier announcements, the Vox Relay Communication Station, one of our greatest technological marvels, has initiated its long-scheduled foray into space for various research purposes.
We've heard some concerning reports that some subjects had forgotten this news and expressed...
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Especially concerning such important matters.
Prudence dictates everyone listen closely to all official announcements.
Stand by for further reassuring content.
Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you. The Sovereign's chosen.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Very well. I shall return to my...
Excellent.
Give him your grace. Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because he loves you. Love him the least you must do. I want nothing, come what may. I still my devotion have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Dear Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he? It's nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that when he's out.
The sovereign deserves all your love. Love him and he will love you. Love him, that's all we must do.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Loving plan, that's why I love my summer. That's why I love my summer.
Iya ya udah dia. Gak apa-apa, wae mam dhewe seneng. Seneng buah entek. Lenix. Ya ora apa-apa ta budhe seneng buah.
Lenix, Asterix.
Oke, berarti buah. Kok gak mangan sih bingung ya ngono pisan.
Next, A small sampling of protectorate abundance. Crabbles are large crustacean-like creatures that travel in herds and are native to Arcadia. Though usually docile,
jeruknya.
their massive size,
Jeruknya
enormous
manis.
claws, and thick
Oh,
shells
maaf
make them
guys ya.
incredibly
Besok lagi ya.
dangerous.
A difficult animal to approach, let alone try to eat.
At least in the past. For now, by the grace
Gue
of the
punya kakak
sovereign,
ibu.
we bestow
Kan
upon
gue punya
you
kakak ibu.
perilous
Tinggal cari
indulgence
mana siapa
crabble
sih.
cakes.
Our fearless team of culinary commandos employ dragoon automechanicals to overcome the creatures, crack their dense carapace, then scoop out the soft, delicate goodness inside, so you don't have to.
It's higher in protein and lower in calories than beef, so a responsible way to stay healthy for the protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed in twain to get it.
Perilous indulgence crab cakes. Doing your duty for society has never been so delicious.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Next up, music to invigorate your mind.
Ini ya Bu,
So you can serve the
stok
greater
otif
good
aja.
at a brisk pace with a true adherence seal.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to happiness?
Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside this event,
Thank Lord. Friends, neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch's mercy, heed the teaching.
I can hardly believe I'm still
Can't
standing.
believe we
I do recall the order warning about something like that happening, albeit somewhat indirectly.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Wiley would know this, I'm sure. Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? Architect, forgive me. You're right. This is all my fault. The truth is, I held Wiley back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Before you leave, there's more you should know. While you were conducting your investigation, representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. No? How grand! Then we are already in alignment. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virile offense.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
We can learn from organized athletics.
It must be unlocked.
For our Saturday goal.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries if called.
Then you are the perfect protectorate subject, Prescott. What you lack in strength, you make up for in zeal and a willingness to give all for your home team. Regardless of their system-assigned role, all subjects must be ready to rise to the